Okay. So, number 10. Yan, nababasa na ba? Number 10, the no-load current of a transformer is 5.0 amperes at 0.3 power factor when supplied to a 230 volts 50 hertz. The number of turns off on the primary is 200. Calculate the maximum value of the flux in the core loss, and the magnetizing current. Okay. So, dito, sulat muna natin yung mga kailangan nating malaman. So, number 10. Ano-ano po yung kailangan nating malaman? I sub no load is equivalent to 5 amperes with a power factor of 0.3. So, 230 volts, 50 hertz, N1 is equal to 200 turns. Okay. So, ito po yung ating mga given. I sub no load, 5.0, 0.3 yung power factor natin, 230 volts, 50 hertz. Ano-ano po ba yung kailangan nating malaman? Yung number 1 daw ay flux. Number 2 ay core loss, power sa core loss. And number 3 is magnetizing current. Okay. Una muna, alamin natin si flux. So, flux is equivalent to, so ano po ba yung given na voltage natin? 230 volts. All over, syempre, may 4.44 times 50 hertz times 200 number of turns. So, ma-compute natin si flux. M is equivalent to 0.00518 Weber or simply 5.18 milliweber. So, yan po ang sagot natin. Number 2, so, power sa core loss. Paano natin mako-compute si power sa core loss? So, this is equivalent to current times voltage. So, gagamitin na ba natin si 5.0? So, 5.0 is I sub 0. I sub no load. So, meron tayong tinatawag na core loss component. Ano? Or yung working component natin ng I sub O. Paano natin mako-compute yun? So, I sub W is equivalent to I sub O cosine theta. Okay? So, ito yung I sub O natin which is equivalent to 5.0 amperes. Cosine theta is the power factor. So, ito yung ating working component ng ating I sub O. So, makompute agad natin I sub W is equal to I sub O 5.0 times cosine theta is 0.3. So, working component natin is equivalent to 1.5 amperes. Okay? So, tama na po yan. Magaling, magaling. So, ma-compute na natin si core loss. Power sa core loss power natin is equivalent to 1.5 amperes times the voltage, 230 volts, equal to, anong equal yan? 1.5 amperes, 345 watts. So, yan po yung sagot. Okay. Meron pang isa, yung pangatlo, yung ating magnetizing current or I sub mu. I sub mu is equivalent to I sub O sin theta. Okay? Sin theta naman, siya po yun naman yung magnetizing current natin. I sub O ay syempre 5.0 sin, yung theta natin hindi natin alam, pero siya ay arc cosine nung 0.3 kasi cosine theta is equivalent to 0.3. So, theta is equivalent to arc cos 0.3. Okay? So, yan po. So, sine arc cos 0.3. Computing the values, we can get the magnetizing current equal to 4.77 amperes. Okay? So, yun na po yung sagot natin. Okay. Palakpakan muna tayo. Ayan. Tama ang sagot natin eh. So, yun po yung ating napiling tanong. Number 11. Kita ba dyan? Yung kita na. The no load current of a transformer is 15 at a power factor of 0.2. Kaya lang, nagkamali ako dito. Nagamit ko dito ay 0.2. Tama pala, when connected to a 460 volts 50 Hz supply, if the primary winding has 550 turns, calculate the magnetizing component of no load current, the iron loss, the maximum value of the flux in the core. Okay. So, kanina, nagsosolve ako nito. Ito, binago ko, naging 0.4. Tapos, syempre, nung hindi ko makuha yung sagot, naalala ko, mali pala yung power factor ko. So, ayun, nakuha ko rin naman. Tapos, ito, pinatang ko, ginawa kong 480. Tapos, 60 Hz. Okay. So, yun, pinatang ko yan. Pero ito, ang ginamit nating power factor dito ay same pa rin as 0.2. Okay. So, ayan. Kunin na natin yung ating mga tanong. Sayang typewriting. Tupiin natin. Ayan. Una muna, ang mga given, B sub 1 is equal to 480 volts and frequency is equal to 60 Hz. So, ginawa natin 60 Hz yan. Power factor equal to 0.2 and our ano pang given natin? I sub O is equal to 5 amperes and primary winding N1 equal to 550 number of turns. So, ayan. So, una muna, alamin natin si iron loss. Okay, iron loss. P core loss. So, I times B. So, alam na natin yung voltage. Yung I, kukompute natin si I, kasi yung working component ng I sub O natin ang kailangan natin. I sub working component is equivalent to 0.2 times I sub O is 5. So, I sub working component 5 nga ba? 15 amperes pala. Sorry, mali na naman ako ng tingin. Yan. 15 amperes yung ating I sub O. So, we have 3 amperes. So, yung working component natin is 3 amperes. So, para ma-compute natin si core loss, is equivalent to I is 3.0 amperes times voltage is equivalent to 480 volts. So, equal siya sa 1,440 watts. Okay. So, meron na tayong 1,440 watts. Ano pang kailangan nating makuha? So, yung ating kailangan pang makuha ay maximum flux of the value of the core. So, flux, maximum flux. So, this is equivalent to V1 over 4.44 F N1. So, yan. So, maximum flux is equivalent to V1 is 480 volts over 4.44 times 60 hertz times N1 is 550. So, flux, then flux, maximum flux is equivalent to 3.27 Weber. Okay. So, yan po yung ating sagot. Maraming salamat po sa pakikinig. Palakpakan ulit. Yan.